Just tap in, man. Just tap in. I knew the videos, man. Go follow me on Instagram at 203 Pacman. 203 PACMAN. Not it's 203 PACMAN, and I'm on Rumble at PAC203. On Facebook at 203 PAC. On Instagram, TikTok, same thing. All of that. Twitter, all that good stuff. Yeah. Let's see if we could check up on this guy real quick.
Bringing up facts. He's not bringing his own personal experience.
Bro, okay, don't act retarded. You can statistically prove anything you believe in with some study you found online. He didn't cite it. He didn't say who did the study. He found an article that supports his bullshit because Big Pharma wants to sell you drugs.
I'm gonna go watch that after chat, but because his shit wilder. I watch Sneago stuff a lot, but his chat wild, and I can't show you. I can't show that up here while I'm on stream. So let's get into let's see if we get into my first video, man.
Now, starting in deep center field, Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox.
Some looks and lip size and how big your lashes are. You're not really competing off of anything like, realistic.
No, we do. We genuinely do.
Nah, it's just
Nowadays
like
we do.
You are like, I'm cute, you're cuter. It's very
No, because if we weren't sitting at this table and we were at a regular club or whatever, and we were all competing for the same guy.
Like, how are you competing for the guy?
I'm pretty sure.
Based on what?
Let me answer the first question first. I'm pretty sure that things that we've achieved that all of us at this table have done would come into play, right?
No guy gives a fuck about your job.
Exactly. No guy does, but women do. That's my point.
But if you're trying to get the attention of the man, then what are you competing for? That makes no sense.
No, but we're competing against.
Hold up, chat. Hold up. This girl right here, fire. She like I can't even say that.
Each other. So that's what I'm saying. The competition is there. That's why women don't strive to improve, because all we do is compete with each other. That's why my answer was that men strive to improve more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
I mean, I would.
She right. She definitely right.
I would argue to that. That typically women, when they compete, they don't line up like, what do you do for work? It's more of, do you have a boyfriend? Are you pretty?
What car do you drive? Where do you live? Type of thing. Even through women, like to a men's perspective too, we do that with men too, but we do it with each other more. Than we do with men.
The difference between a woman and a man is that like women don't line up and say, oh, okay, well, I make more money than you, therefore I am better than you. Like men will compete from a socioeconomic standpoint. Women typically tend to compete from a beauty standpoint. Boobs. Does that make sense? So I'll give you an example.
No, I get you.
Hey, yo, he said women compete through lashes. What? That is kind of true. Lashes. Who got the bigger booty? Who got the bigger joints? Who got the lip injections? I mean, who slept with less men? Who got the ring? Who doesn't? Who's just boyfriend, girlfriend?
But from a social-economic standpoint, if I have a Fendi bag and your bag is from like Coach, then we're competing. And that's from a socioeconomic standpoint.
But that has to do with beauty. It's tied back to beauty.
But it's tied to money too.
But here's the thing: if your husband bought it, whether you bought it, it's irrelevant. That's what I'm trying to. But nobody knows that.
We're talking about competing.
Yeah, but as single
ladies, we're not talking about
how
with
the
a man.
clothes are procured is irrelevant versus for the man how it's procured is relevant. Because if you have a rich husband and you get that bag, well, now you're competing with a woman that's an entrepreneur. Versus if I'm a guy, right, and I have a Rolex and he has a Rolex, well, we're going to compete from a socioeconomic status of like how much money do we make? Does that make sense? Like,
it does. It makes sense. I agree with what you're saying.
If I take a woman, I'll make it simple. If I took a woman that's an entrepreneur, that's a high earner, right? Let's say she's 31, 100 grand per year. But then I take someone that's 21, right? But she's attractive,
right?
Most women would probably want to be that 21-year-old that's attractive that has options.
If I have 100 grand, I could look like I'm 21.
The reality is, what are men more?
Al, hit the streets. You hit the streets. Al, you know it's crazy, chat. I seen this video. The guy said fumble. The girl said, you fumbled me. Nah, I passed you right back to the streets. That's a complete pass. Like, there ain't no fumble.
More attracted to though?
What I look like.
Because
I didn't know I was 37 until I opened my mouth.
Absolutely.
I mean, I knew you were in your 30s personally, but
Gotcha.
21-year-old is going to have more value in the dating marketplace than a 31-year-old. Wow. That makes money
because they can bear kids.
I mean, it's for a bunch of biological reasons.
I get that, and I'm not taking that away from you. I get where you're going. I totally get where you're going.
So even though one person out earns the other, that's irrelevant because that woman has more value from a dating perspective. Versus if you switch it around, take a man that's 31 versus another man that's 21. Let's say the guy that's 21 is extremely attractive, but the other guy that's 31 is, average looking, but has himself accomplished. He's going to command more value in the dating marketplace.
It depends on the woman.
Most women look for security and provisioning to a degree and maturity and confidence, and that comes from age.
I've met some very mature 20-something-year-olds and some very immature 40-something-year-olds.
Okay, but in general, women prefer men that have more life experience than themselves, and they prefer older men who tend to have resources.
If you're looking to get married and have children, yes, I would agree.
In other words, a man being handsome is not going to command the same power in dating as a woman that's beautiful.
You would be surprised.
I don't think so.
All right.
I'm speaking from experience.
Here's the thing.
I'm not speaking in generalities. I'm speaking from experience.
Okay, but here's the thing. Your experience is not relevant to reality because most women will take a guy that's average looking, that's successful, ambitious, and has his shit together over an extremely good looking guy that's young.
Yep. So can we keep going around now?
Oh, wait.
I'll agree to disagree.
Cool.
Only.
Yeah, she's not making no sense here. Am I the only one catching this? Like, cause wow, like.
From personal experience, but I wasn't disagreeing with you. Again, I said that men do strive to improve more. I feel that women compete more.
But you use that they your argument is that they compete from a job sense and socioeconomic.
No, we compete on every single sense with each other.
You literally said earlier,
like we can look at each other and meet each other, and that's it. We're already competing with each other. It's a woman thing. I promise you.
But my argument is that it's from a looks perspective, not from a success that I have more money degrees perspective.
It really is a more money and degrees perspective because if you look at a woman, you can tell the money that she makes nowadays.
I don't think so.
Unless you got a sugar daddy.
You look at a woman and she has nice stuff. What do you think you had? I think someone else is paying for that shit. Women are stingy with their money. It's a fact. All the women in my life, like people in my life, sisters, mother, not mom, but like cousins and stuff like that. Come on, man. Somebody else bought that shit. Somebody else bought it. You ain't buy it. So that's what I automatically see when I see women have like, super ultra nice stuff. Women are very frugal with their money. They want to spend your money and keep their money.
Here's the thing. And this is I think this is a perfect example because this shows a gap in like modern female thinking.
Even at 37.
Yeah, youth and beauty is what men look for when they deal with women. They don't typically look at a woman's ability to provide.
I ain't gonna lie, she looks younger than 37. Them joints big though. Kind of like that though. She look younger than 37 now. She could definitely go for like late 20s.
Absolutely, but we're not talking about what a man looks for. The question was, who do I think strives to improve more? And
she's in her 30s, definitely.
I said that men do because all women do is compete.
No, but you said that women compete from a financial sense, and I'm arguing that's not what it is.
Every single sense.
Her too. She got. I don't like the wig.
I don't just say a financial.
It's from a looks perspective, predominantly.
I say from every single angle.
It's looks predominantly that women compete, not from socioeconomic point that you're trying to argue right now. If you see a girl with a purse,
disagree.
If you see a girl with a nice purse, you're not going to sit there and be like, "Wow, you're going to be like, that person's nice." You're not going to care how she got it. If she might have a rich husband, it doesn't matter.
Of course, you're going to ask her how she got it. Maybe not in front of you, but in girl talks, if we were all just girls here,
she has a rich husband, it doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to say.
She gonna keep disagreeing with you, bro. You're not gonna win that one.
Okay, but isn't that financial?
I mean, I get you, but either way, it's a financial aspect because even if it's a
tied to her
physical
study.
Yo, Clay, gonna cash app you some gas money for last week.
Here's mine. Here you go, Capitan.
Come on, guys.
That is directly tied to her
Even
beauty.
if it's a physical thing that she's walking around with a Louis bag and she's not walking around with a $5 bag.
She doesn't see my point at all.
It's
no point. This is no point.
There might be a
thing.
subset of
She
women
doesn't
that
see.
think like that, but we're just saying, generally speaking, most women go for looks more than like material
But
stuff.
she's speaking from her personal experience, not reality. She said that.
There's a subset
Again,
of
you're taking.
Bigger the hoopers, the bigger the fill in the blank. I don't know what that is, chat. Yeah, let me know. I'm kind of lost in that one.
Average woman that's 31 that makes 100 grand plus a year, successful woman, maybe college educated. You take a 21-year-old that has none of these accolades but is attractive. She's going to command more attention in the dating market.
Facts. That's what I'm going with. What Big Homie said. Big Bro said, "Come on, fire." If she's fired and get my thing up, and she trying to play it, she trying to be a team player. Come on, chat. Come on. Put it in the comments. Let me know.
Place in that 31-year-old.
What if the 31 sucks a mean dick?
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, no, I get it. I get what you're saying. No, I genuinely, I don't. I'm not saying that I disagree with you. I'm just saying that there's other aspects to it that you're not including into the competitive race.
What other aspect is there outside of youth and beauty that men don't look for?
I'm not talking about what women look for. I'm talking about what men
I told you.
She's disagreeing for fun. We gotta move on.
All right, guys, let's next topic.
Or just move on. Next person. I chose men because I think they are like definitely more motivated to improve.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll talk later.
What would that be like?
Okay, what'd you say?
I mean, I still think it's women for sure, because men already have that like little oomph there, like they're supposed to be the protectors and everything, and women, it's like now that we're being more independent in the 20th century, we're just striving to be a little bit more. Like,
what did you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I rated 9.5.
9.5.
So then that means there's still room for improvement.
0.5.
Unless you rate yourself a 10, then that means there's no room for improvement. Absolutely, because no one's perfect.
Okay.
When you were compiling that number, did you compile it from looks only?
No, I did it from looks. I did it from education.
How do you think a man is going to rate you? Do you think a man gives a fuck about what you do, or is it we're going to rate you on looks?
To be honest, the type of men that I've been dating recently, yes, they
Chat, what you think?
I feel like
they do
care
about what you do.
Men do
Nobody
care.
wants a bimbo that's walking around brainless.
The chat is gonna roast her. Oh my mama, she like a 5. She's a 5, maybe a 4. Come on, man. Come on, man. Be honest. Be honest. They be out here capping, just like saying nonsensical things that don't make sense. They don't even compile a thought in their head before they reply. Like all these people got to go around. You should have thought of something clever before you even got to you. Like,
I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Let her speak.
You know.
Let her finish.
So I actually agree with you. Here's one caveat.
Thank you so much.
Here's one caveat. All right. The guys that are telling you this, did they really tell you the truth?
I think so. It's a pretty, I mean, they're pretty honest men. They're pretty honest men that I knew for a long time.
So let me ask you this. If I knew telling you that type of rhetoric would say, you know what? He's more open-minded. I like him. Would that make sense to you? Like, for example, he's saying because he wants something from you.
he just trying to get some, bro. He's trying to get some and keep it moving. That's it. Obviously.
You get what I'm saying?
All men want something.
But the truth is, though, like most men, like he's saying, kind of implying here is that like they don't care about what you do for work. It's about your looks.
Okay.
Then maybe after they might care a little bit, but like the main thing is looks.
All right, listen. If it's looks, then I would say maybe like an 8.8 or whatever the case is. But
Chat, how you feel about that, man? How y'all feel about that, chat? Let's get into this next one, chat.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local.
Hey, nice to meet you. Like, what does that
I don't know.
send a
like,
message to you?
The first thing that goes on in my mind.
Damn, Black Queen. We got a Black Queen up here, chat. Come on, man. Oh, you don't see a lot of these girls like that over here. Like, in them doing like night. Nah, I'm playing. Yeah. You don't see a lot of African like dark-skinned women like her on like a lot of these platforms, especially something like this.
Like, honestly, I'm like really protective of myself because I know like people are always trying to get something from me. If anything else, I kind of feel like somebody's trying to like get something. So my red flags go off. But like my thing is I try to like get to know them and be their friend and understand them on a deeper level, psychology level than anything else.
Yeah, so you're trying to be their friend.
Yeah, like I'm trying to be their friend, and they're trying to do? Then they're trying to sleep with me. I'm trying to be their friend.
Gotcha.
I want to know them on a deeper level.
How does that polarity work? Meaning, like, hey, I'm just trying to be friends. Little old Foster, just trying to be your friend. But when they're messaging you, hey, what are you up to this weekend? Hey, can I get your number? Hey, how you been? Do red flags go off? Like, does that automatically trigger this guy trying to sleep with me mechanism?
Yeah. It definitely does. I mean, I model, so they see my pictures on Instagram. They see everything, and I know people are like, "Oh, okay, you know, let me try to sleep with her," because like I don't portray like my intelligence or anything on my Instagram. I don't really speak, so I know that people are looking at me like, "Oh, okay, you know, let me try to get at her, sleep with her, whatever." But you know, I'm a lot smarter than what the fuck I look like. Honestly, I am.
All right.
So I'm like, the whole time they're like trying me out like I'm prey. The whole time you're the fucking prey, to be completely honest.
They're the prey. What does that mean?
Like, I'm just really good at analyzing people. I'm like really observant.
You're saying
Cat, she done fell prey to a couple people. Stop the cat. Stop the cat, man. Them blue check marks go up in there, man. Did she see that lifestyle on that Instagram, man? Stop the cat. They just be up here capping. Like, I've seen Fresh said it. They'd come up with these platforms and cap, and then when he go out to the club with them, they'd be a whole different person. They'd be changed.
And, don't be fooled by the pretty face.
Don't be fooled.
She'll cut
like,
you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What do you think the hottest club in Miami is right now?
11.
Probably Live.
Okay, Live, 11, Story, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, the likelihood of me going.
Ooh, yes. I'm in the blondes. I like it.
Going up there, let's pretend I don't know the owner, but let's just say I go up there by myself trying to get in versus me going up there with these three.
Yeah.
I'm going to get in. So do you guys like, there's another thing, access. Like if I was just friends with them, you might be, oh man, you're a beta bitch for being friend. No, man, I'm getting in. You're not getting. How are you going to talk shit about the club how are you going to talk shit about the VIP when you can't even get in the club?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
You can't even get in.
You can't even get in. So now I'm with these three. I'm in the club, and then I'm be like, hey, Fosh, man, that girl's really pretty. And Fosh would be like, fuck yeah, I got you, dog.
Let's get her.
I got you, dog.
Yeah.
We barely know each other. She's like, I got you, homie. She walks up there. I'm telling you right now, there is nothing in the world that will trump. I don't care what kind of paddock you got or what kind of Lambo you drive. If you have two beautiful women with you and you walk up to a girl and you introduce yourself, there's so many levels that you skip. Like, is this guy weird? Is he creepy? There's all these levels you skip with a woman when you can walk up and other women co-sign off the jump.
Yeah.
It's little things like my female friends, they'll like put their hand on my shoulder, they'll turn their pelvis in towards me, just like 5 degrees. And it's this little sign of like, oh, she really wants to be there with him. And it's so subtle and so psychological. Again, if you guys want to read the science on this, look up mate choice copying. You can read the literature, the scientific literature on this. And I base my entire, mentoring program based on this idea.
You also called it pre-selection?
Pre-selection is sort of the pickup man.
That kind of makes sense. Like he getting in the club on that type of, because he's bringing like 3 other beautiful women. That makes sense, definitely. But do you want to be friends with them or you want to be taking them all down? That's the real question.
Manosphere term for it, pre-selection, but the actual term in psychology is mate choice copying.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another.
Hey, how y'all feel about that, man? Yo, I like how StreamYard's set up now. It's like definitely different. Like, let me see if I could load this next video up. Chat. Let's get into it. This is a video where Andrew Tate talks about.
That's an interesting.
This is a video where Andrew Tate talks about him after he joined Islam, his views.
That's an interesting point you've just raised, because I am now Islamic, and it's funny because I used to be an atheist, and when you're an atheist, you believe that religion causes more problems than it fixes, and then you come to a realization and you start to learn the truth of yourself and the truth of God, and you realize that religion is actually the cure for most of the problems in the world, and godlessness is the problem in the world. So that is something I will apologize for and admit I was wrong about, because I was atheistic, and now as a Muslim I understand that's absolutely not the case. If that's the particular video you're talking about, then there's
well, that's really interesting. So you regret saying that?
Yeah, because you learn and you grow and you evolve. As I said, at the time I believed it because I didn't believe in God at the time. It was a very long time ago. It's actually kind of a testament to you, Piers. You managed to find the oldest possible videos of me that have ever existed. But at the time, I was atheistic.
Well, no, I was curious because you have recently converted to Islam.
Correct.
So these questions, I think, are pertinent to your conversion.
Absolutely.
As to what you actually believe as a practicing Muslim now.
Yeah, I believe that Islam is beautiful. I believe it's the last true religion on earth. It's certainly the last respected religion on earth. And I felt differently inside since I've converted. And I think it has the solutions to a lot of the problems we're facing in the world today.
Hey, yo, how y'all feel about that, man? I think he was right on point with a lot of that, man. Yeah, we're not watching. Not watching that. I got kicked off last time I streamed that joint.
The redesigned Chevy Silverado. Make your story a strong one.
The burnouts in the porch?
Idea. And guess what? Well, it turns out it wasn't a great idea, because guess what happened? Rory blew up the turbo, and now the car is.
I'm sorry, I might have to skip some of this stuff, man. I ain't trying to get a copyright strike.
It's covered in oil, pipes burst, and we're stuck here.
Is that oil? Oh, he blew up a turbo. You see the oil everywhere. That shit, wow.
Yes, Rory, that is oil.
When I showed up and going with the day to my senior prom. I'm getting the angles.
Oh.
Luke never gets the angles.
If we do double recording, does it cancel it out like a negative recording?
Yeah, double
We're
recording.
not recording.
What does G&T stand for?
I'm not going to answer the question
So
because it's a lie.
Double recording times double booze is booze squared.
Four boozes instead of two. Instead of one. No, it could be 0 squared, which is 0.
Not be square enough times. The numbers are fitting either way. Infinite booze. To
I wonder how
infinity
this
and
would
beyond.
look. The double
Luke,
record.
let me ask you a question. If a ghost was reciting the alphabet, what's the last letter they'd say?
I don't know. There's no ghosts.
No, but if you recite the alphabet, what's the last letter of the alphabet?
See?
Okay, what do ghosts say?
I don't know. Boo?
So if you, for some reason, mix them together, because
God damn it!
Wait, oh, I get it. Booze. That's what he's saying. Booze, because, you know, Luke be not trying to drink the booze. Like,
The ghost scares you by saying boo and then says, what's the last letter of the alphabet? So he says, boo, what's the last letter of the alphabet?
So boozy.
Boozy. Do you admit that?
That's not what the ghost. But no, look, you admit that he just got you. He did get me, man. I'll admit that I did not see that coming.
So you admit it.
I will admit that.
Where's your drink?
Right here. We all know where it is.
What if I record your phone recording me?
All right, how about this?
What if I record the double record?
Hey, Andrew. This is a confidential. Andrew,
This is how it's made. So this is where the magic happens. This is where the magic happens.
Thank you.
The Bugatti T-A-A-8 Tate. Tate. You get it, right? Y'all get it? T-A-A-8 spells Tate. It kind of confused me at first too.
The best car in the world is getting an upgrade.
This shit look fire though.
What's this?
Carbon, fire.
It looks like part of the Bugatti.
I cut the Bugatti.
You cut the Bugatti.
I cut this Bugatti. I just cut this from the door from the Bugatti. I did.
So you've cut the Bugatti.
Yes. So I had two options: either to finish the job perfectly,
Yeah.
or I had to like go to some shitty country. Nobody would find me anymore.
Nice.
Two options. I went for option one, by the way.
Nice.
Got commercials up here?
Hey, it's me, your dry skin. I'm craving something we're missing. The Ceramides and CeraVe. They help restore my natural...
Saying last week, you reported nothing.
True.
This time, we report everything. Everything.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit be gold. You just driving around at your brother, you driving, flying to country with your brother and your cousin. Just living life, man. With the bros. With the real, with not the brother, but the family.
Entire time, nothing's happened. Starting this move.
No more booze.
When we stay over 100.
We're not.
We are. We must spare country.
Romania. I know we're not going to my favorite country.
Go to France.
I know.
Duval?
Make Whoopi sit there.
Duval?
Duval, Luke?
No, thank you.
Duval? What is this, Luke?
A croissant.
See how he says it?
Yeah.
A croissant. A croissant. Yeah, this is dope. I know a lot of people don't really listen, man. A lot of y'all don't do reactions to his videos. They just be reposting his videos. None of them do reactions like that to his content unless he's with other with content creators. Like, and I feel like that's just so whack. Y'all just posting the videos. Do some reactions. Let me see your face. Stop being scared. Show the real you.
Your favorite place, aren't we?
We're not.
We are.
We're not.
We're not going to your favorite place.
We're not.
Admit it.
Oh, they're scared of being called names or stuff like that. Like, you can't support his stuff out in open. They act like he said, y'all share stuff, yo. Obviously, I don't think nothing he says is wrong. So why don't y'all just do reactions and show your face? That's the part I'd be confused at.
France is not my favorite place.
But there's wine there.
I hate wine.
Drink nothing but wine starting now.
I you love a drink.
No water.
No, that sounds horrible.
No tea, no coffee, wine only starting now.
Wine only diet.
All right, have fun. You can have fun with that wine.
No, you're going to join me, and you're not going to
No, I'm not.
whine
0%.
about it.
All right, that was quite good. But 0% chance I join you on this horrible diet. The worst diet known to man.
Listen, I'm French, man.
Good, be French.
Never been one of
This
those.
place looks much nicer than France. I don't believe this is France.
Well, technically, we're in Geneva, which is Switzerland.
I could tell. I could immediately tell. I filmed it all, the whole while we were flying. It was too cool to be France.
We're going to drive into France now.
Why? Why don't we just stay in Switzerland?
Well, the thing is, I used to have a cousin who was French.
And he loved France.
You still have one.
Oh, he's become your cousin now.
Oh, I never had a cousin. Especially not a French one.
There's no way I still have a French cousin.
He's filming.
It's transferred to you, mate.
No. I don't do cousins. I'm biologically incapable.
Why do you guys keep saying I love? Why do you guys keep saying I love France? I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
Which passport did you use to travel with?
None.
Welcome home.
Didn't use a passport.
Welcome home.
I'm Swiss. I'm Swiss now.
Bonjour. You wish. You broke.
What are we doing?
Can you admit you're your cousin? How much of Madrid did you film?
None.
Fucking zero. So why are you now pretending you care about Takeoff and Exit?
What do you mean?
Why are you pretending you care?
The series.
No, I even got.
Because of you.
No.
Right or left, Luke?
Left.
Tries to stop the fun, the boost, the action.
Left here. Lamborghini. You're taking your cousin.
Damn. I guess the Ferrari right back there, that the F8 was theirs, and that's dope. Oh my mama, that's dope.
Oh, my cousin.
Lamborghini.
Cousin, you coming or not?
Yo, they got an STO. This is her working on STO. Come on, man. This is gold. This is big dog shit, man.
You can't keep doing this, Tristan. No, Tristan, you can't just keep doing this. I take it back. These seatbelts are gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the harness is weird. Wow, kind of weird, like. But it is different. If you got one car with regular seatbelts and one car with harnesses, it's kind of like you got a whole different vibe in another car. And these are real hold you. You don't get that really move forward. Like those are like regular seatbelts that you move forward until you snatch them forward, like and it locks. These you don't get that. They're locked in place.
I told you.
That's why you chose this car, isn't it?
Well, technically you chose it.
No, you chose it.
Andrew gave you an option, left or right.
Yes.
And you chose this.
No, I didn't. You
Clearly
chose
you
this. Tristan, these seatbelts are very, very gay. I'm surprised you wear them. Actually, I'm not surprised you wear them.
Don't talk to me.
So, crash the car, test them out.
Okay.
See how gay they are.
Luke, you're talking to me and telling me to crash the car.
Yes.
Are you sure that that is your smartest course of action?
It would make for good footage. We'll see if the burning alive inside of the car theory.
As the only survivor of the crash that's going to happen, I'd like to wish
me. You mean me?
I'd like to tell Luke's family that I'm not sorry for eliminating him from the face of the earth.
No, you mean me as the sole survivor.
I regret nothing.
I would be the sole survivor.
Nice. What? Why?
Why?
Why does that exist?
What, the window? Oh, the mirror.
No, there's no reason for that to exist.
Oh. There's literally zero reason for that to exist.
That's dope. That's dope. That's hella dope.
So we are now in France.
Hey, yo, man, they literally driving across countries in supercars, bro. Yeah, man. People be out here talking about they hate them in my comments and stuff like that, or in my Facebook comments and my Instagram comments and my TikTok. Shit be wild. Like, they are doing lit shit. Like,
So I'm speeding excessively, yes?
Yes.
Double the speed limit.
Correct. Now that we're in France, it doesn't matter. This dog is super nice. Psyop. Must still be in Switzerland.
French stole this territory from the Swiss at some point. France is ugly and poor.
It is. France doesn't look like this. Look at that. Well, you tell me this is France.
You're the French one, mate.
I know. That's why I know that you're a liar. Correct.
We're not getting stabbed or robbed.
Exactly.
Can't possibly be in France.
I'm the authority on this subject as the Frenchman. This
or
is
maybe
not
you're
France.
planning to stab and rob me as I drive.
Haha. Teach you a lesson. Nice call. No, I don't need booze in France.
You need wine. Wine's not booze.
It is booze.
Wine is not booze.
Does
Wine-
have alcohol
wine is
inside
drink.
of it.
You don't want some champagne.
This is very nice. Also, Andrew, we realized everyone who lives up here tells other people to eat bugs while they eat steaks.
This is where the New World Order.
This is where the New World Order they hang out.
The French
This is.
politicians who tell them how to eat bugs.
Yeah.
They come here and then they go to Paris and shit. They tell all the poor people to eat
Yeah.
bugs and they come back up.
And I've decided to join the New World Order since I've been here. So I've been telling all to take confidential to eat the bugs
You're not
and
allowed
live in
to.
Z-Pod.
You have to eat the bugs.
You have to eat
Look,
bugs.
there are bugs here. You can see them flying around.
Yeah, for you. Tristan, it's time for you to eat the bugs.
What's bugs spelled backwards?
Sagub?
You got it, didn't you? You fell right to that one, Luke. See you a minute. You got you. You know I got you.
How'd that get me?
You got you. I got him completely. You're never going to recover from this. You will never financially recover from this.
Oh my God.
Joe, I got
I'm
it.
gonna financially recover from this.
Financially recover.
It doesn't make sense.
Sagub. Everyone on Take Confidential, could you please comment Sagub and find Luke on Instagram and get her and tell him Sagub.
Anyway, I don't get it. This doesn't make sense.
Oh, but it gets you.
What's the other things they say? Eat the bugs, live in the pod.
Drives the electric car.
Yeah, drive the electric car.
What?
Nah, bike.
What the hell are you talking about?
Bikes only. Take
Go
the.
bike backwards. Both get you.
I'm good at many things. Don't want to brag, but it's true. One of the things I'm good at is analyzing the world, trying to make all the pieces of the matrix fit into the puzzle, which is my life. And I've noticed, as of late, there's been a whole bunch of regional conflicts sparked up, right? Azerbaijanis are at war with the Armenians. Obviously, we know about Ukraine and Russia. Tajikistan and Kyrgyzstan are shelling each other.
What the hell is that? Where is that at? Kyrgyzstan and Kyrgyzstan. I know Kazakhstan, but these are like territories in Russia.
And most people think, well, what's that got to do with me? Or how could regional conflicts in fuck knows where in countries I've never been to benefit my life? If you're watching this, you're probably thinking I'm going to say something about stock markets or currency prices, et cetera, but no. I'm actually talking about something else. So when I heard that the Tajiks and the Kazakhs are furiously angry at each other to the point where people need to die, I sat and thought, well, I don't give a shit. But these people super give a shit. They're super passionate and they super care about this border.
Yeah, I think he about to say something. He about to drop some knowledge right here. Yeah, pay attention.
Over there, and they think it's worth dying for. And what's interesting about it is this. You need people like that, right? If none of the Tajiks cared, then the Kazakhs would win, and there'd be no Tajikistan. So you need people who care enough to die on both sides. But if you're smart enough to be watching me, you should also be smart enough to understand that you don't ever want to be the person who has to go and get shot at. So you need people to give a shit about stuff and be passionate about dumb shit. But you need to be passionate about other things. You need to be passionate about things that actually benefit your life. I'm here in France. Now, I don't want to piss off my friend Alex Jones, so I'm not a globalist, but I'm a global person. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. I travel the world. If the Belgians decided they want to attack France and take some of the border, I would not be passionate enough to defend it. Wouldn't be passionate enough to defend America either, or England. Wouldn't give a shit. However, I do like the idea that if someone tried to invade England, someone else gives a shit enough to defend England. I'd like to say, yeah, defend England from my chalet. That's what I prefer. So the only things I'm passionate about are things which can directly benefit me. Because if you're passionate about something like a border dispute, even in the best case scenario, let's say the Tajiks beat the Kyrgyz and they get the border, your life is still shit. You're the soldier. You're the guy. You've been dodging bullets, fucking Neo, Matrix, covered in dirt. It's been hell, and you won. Now what? Now you have a different line of dirt, and it's yours. You're still a brokey. You get to stand there, and you get to tell people in Tajik, I don't even know what that sounds like as a language. I judge, I defend the order. And people are going to pretend to care.
Hey, nah, like, that was wild. That was wild. Hey, yo. That's probably how they sound over there, man. No shade on y'all. Y'all definitely not gonna watch my videos because don't nobody watch my videos from out that way. This is Russia. I don't got no Russian viewers.
Well, they will care. They'll care for like a whole 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Then you become the old man saying, "I'm in this battle. I was there." And I'm like, yeah, all right, G. No one's gonna give a shit. I'm only passionate about things that massively improve my life if I win. And like my current battle against the Matrix. Once I've cracked the Matrix and destroyed it, I will become the most powerful man on the planet. That's a battle worth fighting because the victory is worth having. Most people are passionate about shit that doesn't even fucking affect them. How many people give a shit at their job? It's always amazing how much people really care about their job. Oh no, me at work. Okay, you become the best employee ever. You're Mr. Employee. The best ever. Is your life better?
Hey, yo, no matter what job you go to, it's always that one person that's an Uncle Tom. It doesn't matter what color he is or what his name is. It's a different person, same mentality. It's always them people. Shitty ass life, been here, you old as fuck, ain't got nothing going for yourself, boy. That shit is wild. Like, I got dreams and admirations. Like, that shit is wild. It blows my mind how people be Uncle Toms. Like, my last job, I just got fired at. Like, I had an Uncle Tom. He got mad because I had my phone out. Fuck.
You might get a promotion. You might get 3% rise. But generally, you're still a brokey. Still a wagey. Still a dork. So you just sit here and think about your opinions. I have my opinions. Most of you know what they are. You have your opinions. None of us care about the Tajik-Kyrgyz border or the Armenian border. None of us care about this shit. But some people do. And it is to their absolute detriment because it destroys their life. So you just sit and think, what do you really care about? Do you care about that football team? Do you care about your job here? Do you care about this company, that company? Do you care about Republican, Democrat? Do you care about America? What do you care about? And ask yourself, if my team wins, if my passion pays off, does my life get better? Once you realize the answer is no, start caring about something else.
I don't even care about getting rich, man. What y'all care about? Put it in comments below, man. What y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that, man? Hey, yo, chat, man. That's it for today, man. Holla at y'all. Have a nice day, man.